Hey guys, how are you all? How are you all? So let's start the story. A boy sits on the floor and looking outside from the window. Outside is the slow rain and the weather is so cold. Some people are passing with their partners. They are looking so happy. And Jimin is sitting just watching them. Then a man come. Mr. Park, Jimin, what are you doing there? He didn't look at his dad. Mr. Park, I am talking with you. Jimin, I don't want to talk with you, he said, and he continued to look outside. Mr. Park, Jimin, what you did with yourself? What you did? Huh? You see your age. In your age, the boys and the girls see the world and look at you. Jimin, go from here, Dad. Mr. Park, I'm tired from all this. I decide something for you. You are going from here in village. Jimin, look at him. Jimin, what? No way. Mr. Park, yes, you go and it's fine. And he said and about to go. Jimin, Dad, you can't do this. You can't do this. Mr. Park, I do. See what you do with yourself. Jimin, I said you, Dad. I said you many times. Don't said no. But you don't listen me, he said in his eyes. Mr. Park, I don't want to listen anything. You go tomorrow. He said and go, Jimin. And three of them sit on the couch. Two is watching Jimin. Drink some water, Jimin. Jimin, drink water, Jimin. I don't know what I do with Dad, JK. He care for you. Jimin, care for me, huh? Jungkook, this is his care. He my happiness from me. This is what he care for me. JK, relax, Jimin. Jimin, Jungkook, you don't tell me today also. JK, I'm sorry, Jimin. I can't. Jimin, don't you feel on me, huh? He said, and Jungkook looked into another side. JK, I am sorry. I can't do anything. Jimin wiped his stand up. Jimin, I am going tomorrow. He sent me village. He said, and he go. From there, where he go, where he get, he stay. See his best friend, and he look at Jungkook. Jungkook, don't you feel for him? JK, what I do to you? On that side is my best friend, and here, he is my best friend, Jungkook. It, it's on. It's, it's almost JK. It's almost 2 years. JK, don't forget what happened 2 years ago. He said, and his son Jimin don't do anything. JK, but his dad do. Well, I talked with him. If he said I will talk him about him, then otherwise I will not. I'm sorry. Jimin sit on the couch. He is fully ready for going. Mr. Park, come. Mr. Park, Jimin, my son. Jimin, my son. Jimin didn't listen his dad. Mr. Park, Jimin. Jimin, I am going, Dad, but I make sure I never. He said, and Mr. Park signed. Mr. Park, you totally become Jimin. You don't know what you are doing, what you are saying. Jimin, thanks, Dad. Mr. Park, driver, come, go. He said, and Jimin, don't waste time. He take his bag and go. He don't even meet his dad. Mr. Park signed to see his son. Mr. Park, I am a And look at him, huh? He don't care for that man. He sign and go inside. Sometimes it's become really to understand your feeling and your parents don't understand you and it take you to the it's just like this if you get the world is so beautiful otherwise the feeling ever hmm the feeling ever Jimin, how much it's take time to reach? He asked from the driver, almost 2 hours. Jimin, who lived there, Dada sending me. JK, driver. Your dad, uncle, and auntie. He said, and Jimin sighed like, seriously? How can his dad do this within sending him that much for? Hmm. You call me, that's why I come here. Otherwise, I don't have any plan to come. JK, thank you so much for coming. Yoongi, where is stay? JK, don't come. He said he want to stay at home. Yoongi, oh, okay, let's sit. Okay, so there is a business party. JK said Yoongi to come and he come. Otherwise, he don't have any plan to come here. Like all this. JK, how is your life going, Yoongi? It's good. Yoongi Jungkook, JK Yoongi, what about Jimin? JK look at him and sign. JK he come daily and ask about you, but I stay silent and he signed. JK his father sent him somewhere. Yoongi where? JK I don't know. Actually he also don't know. He said in some village and he don't know the name. Yoongi what? How can he do this, JK? Huh? It's like he do 2 years ago. Yoongi stays silent. JK, can I give him your number? Can I give him your number? Hmm. 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 Number Yoongi, no. Jungkook, please. He will forget everything. JK, whenever we meet, you said this, and it's been 2 years. He don't. You still think he forget everything? Yoongi, he will. Now I have to go. Mom must be waiting for me. Jacob, take care, brother. Both meet with each other and then Yoongi go. Jimin sit on the counter or Jimin sit on the corner and then a lady come and hey boy listen. Jimin looked at her. He is looking so innocent. Jimin aunt, what you did whole day, huh? Expect sitting here. Jimin, I don't want to come here. This is my dad who sent me here. Jimin aunt, I don't know anything. Go and do some work. Jimin, but I don't do any work. Jimin aunt, oh yeah. How you know, huh? You are the son of the CEO. Jimin looking down. Jimin aunt, go buy groceries. Jimin, but I never do this type of work. Jimin aunt, do? As I said, your father sent you here. Now our work is increased, so help us. Jimin stand up and she gave him list. Jimin check he have his card or not. Jimin, what is all this? Jimin and this is ingredients. So she said and go from there. Jimin see the list and his son. He really don't want to go out as the place is new, but he have to go. Jimin come in the grocery shop. He don't understand anything what he do. And then a boy come. Jimin, excuse me. The boy, yes, he work here. Jimin, can you collect the ingredients and give me? Actually, I don't know anything. he said, and the boy take the list from him and collect the ingredients. Time skip. Jimin, thank you. He go for the bill. He pay the bill and give the tip to the boy as he help him a lot. Jimin see the bags. He is trying how he hold. He then call a taxi and said the driver place all this at home. And how he look here and now he look here and there where he go as the seat is filled because of grocery. Jimin sit there for some time and then he start to walk. The weather is so cloudy. All where is the cloud? Jimin see and how he's as he is so sensitive. Everyone know he don't know the way. Also, Jimin is walking and he don't know where he come. He see the place and then he see a boy stand there. He thought to ask him where he come. He go and see the boy back. He about to place his hand on his shoulder, but he stopped fastly. He don't know what happened with him. Suddenly, Jimin Yoongi, he almost whispered his name, and the boy turned as Jimin is right. It's not for him to guess who is this Yoongi. Yoongi eyes fell on him. He is not shocked as he don't get time to react. Jimin him. He down his lashes and he see Jimin, who is while him. He don't back him and with Jimin, he forget about everything. The other was खोल. Where is he? Why he come here? He found his Yoongi. This is enough for him. He is not ready to back, and he want to a lot. So after that, he don't care as he don't leave. कौन आया? After that, है ना? He don't care as he don't have as he don't Yoongi. His Yoongi. Now, if he have to his dad, he do. He back and he looked at Yoongi face again. Then reality hits Yoongi. Yoongi. Him lightly. Jimin see him. Jimin Yoongi. His eyes is and it's for him to speak. Jimin Yoongi about to go when Jimin hold his hand. Jimin Yoongi, I am Jimin Yoongi. I know you are. Yoongi about to go when Jimin hold his hand. Jimin Yoongi, I am Jimin. Huh. Jimin, then why you are going? You don't know how much I found you. Why you go like this, huh? You don't take me with you. Yoongi see him. Yoongi, Jimin, 2 years ago everything. So it's good if you Jimin Yoongi, please don't do this. I will without you Yoongi no one Jimin and you also want in your life. It's good. Jimin sign as no Jimin no. I will not and then they yeah heard the voice of Jimin didn't feel. Yoongi is with him. Why he feel? Huh? Yoongi, I'm sorry, Jimin, but you have to move on now and go. Jimin see him. How much easily, Jimin, how much easily you said, huh? I will not mean Yoongi. You remember this, and I am here. If you take me with you, I will go. Otherwise, I sit here. And you said I change your thoughts. I tell you, you can if you don't get your Yoongi saying his mini. How can he become like this? Yoongi turn. He go. Jimin see him. He's going. He sits there on the ground. The rain starts. and the rain is continuously rolling from his eyes. He wiped again and again, but he is not successful. Hmm. यार टेक्स्ट बहुत जाना है जो तो काम खराब होता वो काफ़ी टाइम हो गया 5:15 तक वॉइस ओवर होना मेरा ओके सो see Yoongi go, but he know he will come back and she sit there. If he don't come, it's already winter and the rain. It's take time. He tell Yoongi for him. It's good for him. Jimin is winning from both sides. Chala सिचन okay so Yoongi come home Mrs. Min where you go son Yoongi I just go out for some work what are you doing Mrs. Min your aunt and her daughter is coming Yoongi why Mrs. Min what why they are coming to meet me and you Yoongi, okay, I am going for fresh up. Yoongi, stand up. Yoongi in Manta. I know, Jimin, you feel from, so you go home. He think and go. After some time, he come. His aunt and her daughter come. They meet with each other here. Mom, the boy still sit there or he go. Yoongi aunt. Why he sit there? He may go. I think he sit on the ground in rain. Hey, I am feeling worried for him. Yoongi aunt. Oh ho hey. Don't think too much. Mrs. Min, what happened? Yoongi aunt. We are coming. We are coming and see a boy sit there in the rain. She said and Yoongi shocked. Don't waste time and he run. मैंने तो सीन दिया था याद आई सी हाशिम तो नाज़ सीन थी Yoongi come. He see Jimin sit there. He went to him and his jacket. He gave to Jimin. Jimin look up. He see him. He smile as he know Yoongi come. Jimin see him. Jimin, I know you come. Yoongi didn't listen him. He start to check him. Yoongi, where you live? Jimin in here. He said, and Yoongi looked at him. Both look into each other's eyes. Yoongi, Jimin, I don't tell you. I don't want to go there. I don't. I go with you. I stay with you. Make me. But don't send me there. I don't go. He said and Yoongi see him. Yoongi stand up. Jimin san no. Yoongi, I take you with me. Hurry up, stand up. Jimin promise. Yoongi He stand up and Jimin about to stand up but he can't. Jimin see him and he places his head. He closes his eyes. Yoongi see how much he is looking peaceful. He don't care about anything. How can he see his Jimin like this? He take him from there. He take him at his house. He don't care how his mom reacts and other things. It's all he wants Jimin fine. All he wants is Jimin fine. Yoongi take Jimin home. Mrs. Min see they all run behind him. He lay him on the bed and put blanket on him. Yoongi turn. He see his mom. Yoongi mom. You change Mrs. Min, huh? Yoongi, tell me. Mrs. Min nodded. Yoongi, and they all go. Yoongi give her his, and she go. And she do. Yoongi come in the room and she said, Mrs. Min, what is this, Yoongi? Yoongi will talk later, he said, and he called doctor. Everyone stand there watching him. Jimin is watching him, and he need rest. And also, Yoongi thanks. He give him match and he go. Yoongi sits beside him. Yoongi sleep now. Jimin, you leave me. Yoongi hold his hand. Yoongi, I will not. He said, then Jimin closed his eyes. Mrs. Min see everything. Mrs. Min, Yoongi, now come out, she said, and they all go. Yoongi see him and on his forehead. Yoongi come out and see his mom. Mrs. Min, third last text. Mrs. Min, now care to explain? Yoongi mom, he stay here with us. Mrs. Min, why? Where is his father, huh? Yoongi, I don't know anything, mom. I just know. Jimin, stay here. Mrs. Min, and who give you permission? Yoongi mom, look at him. Mrs. Min, so call his dad. Yoongi, I will not. I will not. He remember how Jimin sit there and what Jungkook tell him. Yoongi, give me mom. Mrs. Min, don't forget what he do with you. Yoongi, he don't do anything. It's just his father, mom. Mrs. Min, I don't care. When he wake up, send him from here. Yoongi, I will not, mom. He said and he speak. Hey auntie, I see him. He sit there. If Yoongi is saying, then please agree. Mrs. Min sign. Mrs. Min, I am just for you, hen. But remember one thing, Yoongi, your is fixed with him. She said, then Yoongi stays silent. Yoongi, I go and see Jimin. He see them and she go behind Yoongi. Mrs. Min, he's Yoongi aunt, it's okay. Come sit. He's just a kid. And then they both go and sit. They both started talking with each other. Second last text. Yoongi come in the room. In the He see Jimin and sit in front of him. Jimin is sleeping peacefully. Jimin himself don't know after how much time he is sleeping peacefully. And then someone knock on the door. Yoongi see hey. Yoongi, hey, come. She come and smile. Hey, so he's your prince, huh? Jimin see her and he nodded. Hey, you are right, Yoongi. He is so cute and beautiful. Yoongi thanks him. So Yoongi, what you do now? Yoongi, I don't know, hey, but as now Jimin don't me, I will. Hey, he you so much. Yoongi, no, we each other so much. Hey, huh? I am so happy. Okay. Yoongi thanks him. So Yoongi, what you do now? Yoongi, I don't know, hey, but as now Jimin don't me, he will. Hey, he you so much. Yoongi, no, we each other so much. Hey, I am happy for you both. She placed hand on his forehead. Okay, so she is also student. Hey, he now don't have. If you said I make so for him, Yoongi, it's okay. Hey, I do everything. Hey, no, Yoongi, I help you now to get your So I also want a cousin like her, but as I don't have, but I also don't have Yoongi, so it's okay. Your uni colleges start from Monday, and now I go college and do study. This is what I really don't want to do, but I have to do. इन चार्जिंग लगा के तू अंदर जाके बैठ जा मैं सिर्फ मेरा 5 मिनट दा यार मेरी फुफ्फू आई हैं इतना तो बनता है उनके पास बैठना यूंगी वाई hey if I don't do this then auntie said us to do and as you someone so it's not good Yoongi thanks hey and I'm sorry if I your hey no you don't know how much I am feeling light and happy she smiled and then Jimin opened his eyes Jimin Yoongi he whispered and Yoongi seeing him hey you both talk I make soup for him she said, and she passed a smile to Jimin. She goes, Jimin Yoongi. Yoongi, I am here, Jiminy. Don't try. Jimin closed his eyes and then opened. Jimin, I miss you so much. Yoongi, me too. Jimin, please don't leave me, Yoongi. I will not. Jimin tried to. On his hand, Yoongi hold his hand. Yoongi, shh. I am with you. Sleep now. Jimin, stay silent. And she fell and sleep. Okay, so they both are really so cute. यार मेरा बिस्किट तो पड़ा हुआ है खुला बिस्किट का भी बेचारे का ना बतंगड़ बन गया हाँ so with me he sat and fell in sleep. Yoongi sit. He is thinking he do with him. To him, it's not his. It's his father. He is same. Jimin he know. Yoongi think and see. Nakar Yoongi think and see. He see Jimin again. अक्कर लगे होए तोड़ो Jimin again with him. Oh, see again. Fell in sleep. He needs proper rest. He sit on the couch and watching him. Like this, the nights pass. Hey, stay here. She said she stay here for some days as it's help Yoongi to spend time with Jimin. So hey is Yoongi cousin and he know how much Yoongi Jimin saw she don't want Mrs. Min again them as she is helping Yoongi. It's not like she do, but now she wants Yoongi live happily as he gets someone else next day. Jimin open his eyes. He sit on the bed. He see the room and his pictures in the room. He look here and there. He don't find Yoongi. पता नहीं क्या हो गया मुझे. Find Yoongi. His eyes turn Jimin Yoongi. He tried to call him, and then the door opened. Hey, come. Hey, hello, Jimin. Jimin, see her. Hey, so I am here to tell you, Yoongi go out for some work. He come in 30 minutes. I just call him. He said he said I see you wake up or not. You want to talk with him? Jimin hurriedly nodded. He dialed his number and gave phone to Yoongi. Yoongi, hello. Jimin, Yoongi. Yoongi, Jimin, you wake up. I am coming in some minutes. Jimin, come fast, please. Yoongi, I am coming. He said, and Jimin gave phone to him. And so, Jimin, can we be friends? Jimin see her and looking down. Hey, no problem. She give her and go fresh up till he come back. She said and Jimin go. He smiled as she want this place, but it's okay. And she sit there. Yoongi come and she go out from the room. Hmm. किसको Hmm. Jimin come out, he see Yoongi, he go. Yoongi, hey Minnie, what happened? Jimin heard the name. He closed his eyes as after a long time he heard this name from Yoongi. Yoongi, Minnie. Jimin, I thought you again go. Yoongi, I don't go anywhere now, so we are going out. Come with me. Okay, so this is the last scene and the third last text. Yoongi take Jimin out. Jimin Yoongi, let's go in the room. Yoongi no. He come out and Mrs. Min say him. Jimin looking down. He don't look up. Yoongi sit here. Hey see and looking down. Mrs. Min, why you take him out? Yoongi for breakfast. Mrs. Min, then I don't sit here. Yoongi, mom, please. Mrs. Min, what mom, huh? Where is his father? Sent him. Jimin looking down and he is his. Yoongi, as I told yesterday, he stay here with me. And it's confirmed. Mrs. Min, and I also said you with her, and it's final. She said, and she go. Jimin see her and then look at Yoongi. Jimin, you really with her? He said innocently, and he go at his cuteness here. You know what, Jimin? You are so cute. Why you are so cute? Yoongi smile. Yoongi no, I will not. Even she also don't want it. Just mom, but you don't swear. Okay. So finally, the second last text. You don't wait, Jimin. You are. Hey, think something. Jimin, hey, Jimin. Hey, but Jimin, he is my. Yoongi shocked. Uh, Yoongi shocked. Yoongi shocked. हाय हाय Yoongi shocked. हाँ एक मिनट अंदर नहीं जा रही हो गया हाँ Yoongi हो Yoongi का तो पता नहीं पर मैं लास्ट में shocked हूँ ना to hear to look at her she wink at her. He understand. Jimin sorry but he's you go and find other him. Why I do huh when I have and that much? Jimin no he is my Yoongi and Jimin for each other. You can go he said and make a she chuckle him but he's my sorry Jimin no we are now you can go from here he said, and look at Yoongi with his big blue eyes. Yoongi, my man. She's just teasing Jimin. Look at her, and she started laughing and sorry. So I'm just teasing. It's okay. So I come with the soup. After that, you take match. She said. Then she goes. So finally, the last text. 10 seconds, Kyle. Okay, so as I today make a short video, I don't know why. Yoongi see her and smile. Hope so you all like. If you like, then subscribe and tell me in comments. Take care of yourself, Sange. Bye bye.